Hi, it's early April here in Sweden, and spring is about to come, and the year is taking another turn around the wheel. It makes me think a little bit about um, the ways in which we reach children and or raise children, sorry, and how easy it is to see it as a trajectory. They're born and then they are headed towards adulthood, and it's a linear progression, and whatever is happening now, we extrapolate to what it's going to be like later. Um, and I'd like to speak to the importance of introducing the concept of balance to our children. So let's say that our child doesn't, I don't know, eat his or her greens, vegetables, enough vegetables, and so we might, insist they have their vegetables. It's good for you, etc., etc. But think of it in terms instead of balance. Think of it in terms of teaching our children some agency, some responsibility by speaking of balance and the consequences of being out of balance. Now, with balance, I don't mean equilibrium, where everything is balanced in a non-moving way. I think of it in terms of the cycles of the year, in terms of a bigger picture. So, of course, they can eat, sweets, if that's all right with you. But they can eat sweets, they can eat, carbs or whatever. But to have balance for their bodies to be fed in a complete way, they need also vegetables. Now, you can, of course, take this slightly trite example and apply it to all kinds of things that happens, like motion, moving, exercise, nature connection, whatever it might be that requires some sort of contextualizing by us parents. The advantage of that is it takes us off the rising trajectory or this insistence on them doing something now. And it also takes some of the weight off us parents in again and again and again telling our children what to do and hearing our voices and getting annoyed by hearing ourselves so much until we just give up and says, okay, it's no use. But talking about things in terms of balance, talking about things in terms of cycles, talking about things as circular and a part of a whole, teaches our children responsibility. It teaches our children that they are at some point responsible for how they tend to themselves, how they tend to others, how they tend to the world as an act of balance. Sure, think of yourself, take care of yourself, and take care of other people, because you're dependent on them. There's a relationship, there's a balance needed, a reciprocity. So that's the thought I had today as the snow is melting. We had the coldest March in 107 years here on the west coast of Sweden, and today has been a sunny, beautiful day. And when it's snowing, when it's gray, it's all part of a bigger cycle, of a bigger balance. And that's also a good thing to remind our children if ever they would complain about the weather. Set it in context, paint the big picture, and then relate it to themselves. That's it for now. Please press like if you liked it, subscribe, and hit the bell button. You'll get notifications of future videos. All right, bye-bye.